Hey there, I'm Brixter and welcome to my top 10 mock countdown. These are my 10 best mocks in my opinion. You may have noticed there are only 9 mocks here. That's because the 10th is too big to fit on the table. Please remember to leave a like below. Let's get into this. Alright, so starting off with mock number 10, we have this scene of a wizard coming through this portal. He's coming to get the diamond, and we've got this really cool forced perspective castle scene in the background. This is all kind of built within this black box that kind of turns into the rocks down there, and that box kind of adds to the magical feeling of the portal. But when you flip it around, you can actually just see how the castle is constructed back here, just kind of outside of that box. Anyhow, I really like the movement that we get with like the lightning and the portal. So I hope you guys like this as well. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Alright, here is our security robot, model number 9. I built this a few years ago actually, and I really liked the very industrial kind of real world feel to it. At the same time incorporating some interesting different looking aspects like the head with the kind of fish eyes. I like to call this the fish bot because of that. But yeah, overall pretty cool. Around back you can actually see kind of how I constructed a lot of the different angles in it. As you can see, there is a lot going on there with these legs actually attached by handlebars. So a lot of different angles, but I think that it achieves a pretty cool result there. Please let me know what you guys think about it down in the comments below, and let's move on to model number 8. Alright, model number 8 here, this flying car. I currently have it on this display stand here, but taking that off, you can get a better all-around view of it. I styled this kind of after a muscle car, so you can see some of that with like the air intake up here and like the front there. Got some really cool lines going around back and some greebling right in there. Now this actually fits 2 minifigures, so you can pop off the top of the car and see those 2 minifigs in there. Here, I'll pop off the front windshield too so you can get a better look at that. In there they have plenty of room, which was achieved by building the bottom with 5 studs across rather than 6. That was definitely kind of difficult to achieve. Interestingly, the new wave of Speed Champions is actually has a piece that does all that for you, but I am still really happy that I was able to figure out how to do that even without that type of convenience. Anyhow, let's move on to model number 7. Alright, so clocking in at number 7, we have this bright red spaceship. It has a really cool kind of retro vibe to it with the fins and the shape. Even the pilot in here, this can pop up and you can see like his flight jacket. But the really awesome thing about this is that it can actually transform just like this into a mech. So these flip around and become the feet of the mech, and then the back of this also flips up as kind of the blasters, guns, whatever you want to call it. So there is our fully transformed spaceship. I think that it's pretty awesome. Please let me know what you guys think about how it works, how it looks down in the comments below. Let's move on to number 6. Alright, in 6th place here we have this VW bus. This is a really accurate car model, but the funny thing is I didn't even build it with that in as my intent. I mean, like, I tried to make it accurate, but the real reason I built it was because I had this really fun idea to have like wizards driving this van around and having kind of this potion shop in the back of the van here. They've got even a bookcase and a bunch of relics in there. So I thought that that would be super fun, so I ended up building this whole van around it. And I think that it turned out looking really nice. Please let me know what you guys think about this, and let's move on to our 5th model. In 5th place, we have this Mwing Advanced model. This spaceship could belong in Star Wars, but it is my completely original design and idea. The kind of thought behind it is that all its armor has been removed, and you can see all of the inner workings to make it lighter and faster. So the cockpit does fit a minifigure. This folds down, and you can see the minifig right in there. And I call it the M-Wing because when it lands, the wings fold down, and it also has landing gear up front that folds down. And in this position, its wings form the shape of an M, as you can see there. So yeah, that was the idea behind this. This might be one of the oldest models. Actually, probably is the oldest model on this video, so let me know what you guys think about it down in the comments below. Clocking in at 4th place here, we have this steampunk or post-apocalyptic, maybe kind of a mix of both, flying house model. So as you can see, this is basically just a house on a balloon, and they have their propeller back here attached to this boiler with the water tank. They've got a bunch of luggage over here, and this lady up here piloting. Then the roof actually can pop off to give us an inside view of the house. You can see they have these little balconies right here that offer them better vantage points. Inside the house there, we have a little stove and a navigator. So I had a ton of fun building this and kind of adding in as many little secrets and details as possible. So I really hope you guys like this as well. Please let me know down in the comments below, and let's move on to Model 3. In 3rd place here is our Swordsman. This was a super fun mod to build because I tried to make it as much like a real life action figure as possible. It has a ton of movement, even the toes move. There is a ton of posability in this to allow for lots of different positions and actions. It has this really cool crystal sword here on and around back, some more gear. So I had a lot of fun building this. I actually ended up taking this to Brixter, Virginia last year along with my lion mock. Please let me know what you guys think about this guy down in the comments below. In 2nd place, we have this crane mech. This could be from Ninjago, or it could be from some other fantasy type world. It has this awesome saw that actually spins. The hand here is operated by gears on the side, and up top you can see there is a minifigure pilot in there. All around it's got some really cool detailing with some feathers under its arms here. The legs were kind of a challenge to create because they are very thin, so it can sometimes be a little hard to balance it correctly, but they give it a really awesome bird-like aesthetic. So I really like how this turned out. Please let me know what you guys think about it down in the comments below, and let's move on to our final model. So yeah, this was what I meant about it not being able to fit on the table. This is my Spirit Lion mock, and it actually does fit on the table, but not with everything else there too. This is like 5,000 pieces, took me about 80 hours, definitely my biggest mock as witnessed by the other stuff in this video. By the way, this is all my own original concept, not based off of anything else. We have this micro-scale African village riding on its back. Up here we have this really cool tree that kind of morphs into its mane, and the concept behind this is that every village has their spirit animal that protects them and carries them through the world, and whenever elders of the village die, the spirit animal grows bigger. So this lion is really old and really huge, whereas the eagle there is a lot smaller. It only has like one house on it, so a lot younger, a lot smaller. Here is that village that I was mentioning. Just decided to get a closer up look at it. All these micro-scale houses and the smoke rising from campfires. So please let me know what you guys think about this and the rest of my models down in the comments below. Thanks so much, and I'll see you again soon.